Okay.
We have Councilman at Large Moses Delgado. Been doing a lot of great things in the city of Atlantic City. Welcome to the Voices of AC. And first question that I would like to ask you is, in 30 seconds or less, who is Moses Delgado?
A public servant, a proud father, a proud husband, a follower of Virgie Jordan and her philosophy, a grassroots type of guy who ain't scared to work and who cares about everyone's feelings, no matter where you come from or who you represent.
You've been on council for some years now and things like that. What do you think about the fresh blood trying to get in and wanting to take a part of this animal, because politics here in Atlantic City is an animal, and some of the young folks might not know what they're getting themselves into. And someone with your experience, what would you have to say to them?
I tell them what, they're brave, man. I'm really appreciative that the young folks want to come in and get involved, because that's what we need, more younger people. You know, as the old adage says, you know, the wise man makes a decision while the young man puts in the work, per se. Well, you know, we have to share in the responsibility. So we have lots of wonderful, great young folks that have the will to do so, and we have to prepare them. These young folks that want to take and replace me or someone, you know, I applaud them. I applaud their efforts. But the reality is, I really truly feel that they're not ready for the type of efforts that is going to be required, and it takes a lot of work, and it's a lot of hours away from their family, a lot of hours from peace mind. You know, you'll always have a target on your back, and if they're ready for that, then come on board.
What are 3 things that you would like to get accomplished in your next term as you go on, you know, with the right type of leadership in place and everything like that?
Okay. Solidly, a better recreation program, which also includes summer youth employment for our youth, because that's necessary for our families to continue going. Also integrating an employment initiative to also train our adults to not only fill in those holes, but to actually get better opportunities inside the community. So work what we have now and try to develop even further. That's another. Find some way to bring some common accord so safety won't be an issue against our police officers and vice versa. You know, they shouldn't be targets of our rage and we shouldn't be targets of their rage. Let's come in, because you're here at least 1/3 of your life all the time, so we have to make sure that we're accountable for one another as a community, and that's all people involved.
How would you deal with CRETA in the coming time and years? What can we do in order to make sure that we see more benefits out of what their responsibility is supposed to be to the community?
Well, I'm one of those individuals that always say things only happen when you allow them to happen. The idea is to put them eyes on CRETA at all times, look at their budgets all the way around, ask questions, get in every meeting, and encourage them to do well. Because I guarantee that half of the individuals that are involved in that process don't know the issues that we have in Atlantic City. So we make them aware. And then once they're aware, if they're not accountable, then we replace them, take them out. Whether it's some sort of initiative held by the state side to try to parley the state to try to eliminate them or put us back on the table where we need to, other than just one representative, you know, or have more open conversations that we need to, and include a wide aspect of real development in the city. You know, not just the casino oriented, but just include everyone.
Okay. Yeah. Recently, there's been a lot of negative in the social media about some of the candidates, and you know, my personal gripe is that how it makes us look, you know what I mean, as a whole, as a community.
Right.
With those types of things, there's issues to fight different battles on, and what do you think about that? Those negative things that are out there.
One of the worst things I hate is the fact that it divides us as a community, because the reality is that all these individuals that are getting pointed at are someone's child, or someone's cousins, nephews, and what have you. And Atlantic City ain't big enough to say we're all separated. You know, it's just not like that. So as a social worker, naturally, I gravitate to try to help people. So I don't look at it as a positive thing, but I know it comes with the territory of politics. That's why I try not to get involved with the politics aspect, other than what decisions need to be made. You know, I let the games be played with the children who disrespect the whole process. I'm trying to get into it and make sure the proper moves are for the people of Atlantic City. Once you bash my brother, then you bash me, per se. So I can't bash someone and expect someone to look at me in an equal amount of respect. No, they got to carry their own burdens. If someone does wrong, they got to carry their own burdens. Just make sure that it's not against the people of Atlantic City.
Well, I know you have a beautiful family. What do you guys do for fun as a family and different things like that?
You know what? Truth be told, my family is everything to me, because there's nothing I don't do with it. I look for time that I can spend with them more because politics takes me away from my family so often. The gravitas of politics sometimes is a heavy burden for my wife to carry, and my son at times feels sometimes bashed because he's the son of a council person, a son of Mo Delgado. So I try to make it up the best way we possibly can, whether it's walking in the park, going to the beach, walking on the boardwalk, even just going up the street for some ice cream, something. The smallest things make us happy.
What kind of music do you like, or what type of movies are most interesting to you?
Yeah, I'm a sci-fi freak. I'm a sci-fi kind of guy. We were just looking at the Transformers to come. I was just looking at the Despicable Me. I'm a big kid at heart, so I'm a very sensitive individual. So I like to look at things that keep and nourish the child inside me. So I love those things. My wife's a big horror freak, but she's always underneath my armpit when we go to a movie and all that stuff. So I like it because it's the kid in me. So I think that's I'm the glue in my family, because I try to keep comedy in.
Well, anything else did you want to say to the community? Because this is going to be a new, fresh website,
Okay.
Voices of AC, that we're bringing out. And we're trying to get it to the community. I'm trying to walk and make sure that the people get a chance to hear what you're talking about and the issues and with your points of view above and beyond all the other rhetoric that's out there.
That's right.
And
Atlantic City is only as bad as you make it. Opportunities are still here. Sometimes it just takes a little bit more effort and more work to find them, but they're true. There's nobody that can say that there's so much trash in Atlantic City that you can't prosper. No, if it takes a little bit of cleaning up to do, let's all work together to clean it up one way or another. Atlantic City is a wonderful foundation. We have everything that we need to have a fruitful life. Can we build on it? Yeah, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build on it so with more opportunities and our community is better, and it's not just one-sided. Okay. I like to constantly feel it's not about always being turned on, because to me it sounds like it hurts. I can't always be turned on, but I'd rather go back to Atlantic City being that playground where we all play together. So that's my endeavor.
Well, Mo Delgado, good luck to your campaign, and I wish you the best.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.